Welcome back, boys and girls. And last week I tested out how it affects the accuracy or the point of impact shooting a rifle off the barrel, not the stock, and the result was quite surprising. And then I got to thinking, there are some movies that I've seen where the sniper will shoot through a small hole on the wall, putting the barrel and making a perfect shot at a long distance. So I'm thinking maybe the heavy barrel, like a sniper's rifle, that vibrates less, might be less affected by shooting it off the barrel. So I decided to test that out myself. And then I'm gonna bring out my heavy lead-free armory. This is over 13 pounds. And this is made of a heavy barrel. And it's a precision rifle. And I've seen people shooting out 1,000 yards with this. So let's see how this is affected by shooting it off the barrel against shooting it off the handguard. Just like the other rifle, I'm gonna squeeze off a couple of rounds first and then go for the 3-shot group at 100 yards. And I'm gonna take turns. And again, I could be the factor, but today is sunny and it's in mid-40s and we don't have any wind. So I think I'll do better, we'll see. Okay, this is a long-range precision rifle by lead-free armory. It's a little heavy. It weighs over 13 pounds. So I haven't hunted with it yet, but in the future I will. The only thing that I kind of went cheap is that scope. That scope is Vortex Plus 5.2. That came with my Thompson Center compass. So I just put that up here because I don't really do a lot of hunting with this rifle. So I put on what I had. And today I'm going to shoot at power 10 at 100 yards. And we'll see. I don't know if you can see it or not, but on top of number 2, there are 4 small pieces of clay pigeon. I'm just going to shoot the 2 in the middle and then go for the 3-shot groups. Got 1. Alright, that's 2. Okay, first I'm going to be shooting on the handguard at 100 yards, left upper target. Shooting about an inch high. I set it. Okay, I'm going to be shooting first shot at 100 yards with the rifle resting on the barrel, right up a target.
You know, I walked outside just wearing a shirt.
I think he shot high. I can't even see it on the target. Okay, the first shot, shooting it off the barrel, it's not even on the target. So I think, according to my last shooting, I think I might be shooting high and just kind of went out of the target because to start with, this was shooting about an inch at a bullseye. So I'm going to try to aim at the bottom of the target and hopefully get something on the paper. Okay, so I'm going to try to aim at the bottom of the target here, so you might get something up here. Okay, I'm going to retake the first shot at the right upper target with the rifle resting on the barrel. Okay, now we got it on the paper. Alright, that's a lot of incline. That's probably about, it probably went up about 3 inches. Okay, I'm going to be taking a second shot with the rifle resting on the handguard at 100 yards, left upper target. Yeah, that's tight. Tight to the same hole. Second shot off the barrel at 100 yards, right up a target. It's pretty tight. Alright, third shot and the last shot at the left upper target, shooting off the handguard. Yeah, it's tight. Probably about, maybe a little more than a half inch. Alright, this is the third shot, shooting it off the barrel at 100 yards. Okay, it's actually climbing down a little bit. Okay, I'm showing the cheapest ammunition out there by Federal, non-typical. It's a hunting ammunition, 140 grain, soft point. I really believe with a match grade ammunition and a better scope, this thing will even shoot better. Okay, again, I'm very surprised. Shooting it off the barrel is actually quite accurate. But it is shooting high, just like the other rifle. So I don't know if it's like that with all rifles now, but the 2 rifles that I tested is shooting high. Okay, this is shooting it off the handguard, and that's shooting off the barrel. So I was actually aiming here. Now my first shot that I was aiming here is probably went up here somewhere. So I started aiming it down here. Today wasn't so cold. It was in mid-40s and it was not windy at all. So I feel pretty solid today. First 2 shot, 1/4 inch groove. I was so happy here. And then that's my 3rd shot, but still very decent. And I shot just a little bit less than 3/4 of an inch. And shooting off the barrel, aimed it right here at that line. And that was my 1st shot. And then 2nd shot, and then 3rd shot. So it actually went up about about 4.5 inch. So if you take inch off of there, which is about an inch here, so it still went up about 3.5 inch high. So I really thought heavy barrel would have more stability and less vibration, but for some reason the thin barrel from the last week actually was more accurate than the heavy barrel. Now whereas the thin barrel, it went up by about 2 inch and the groove was a little bit less than a 1 inch. Today the groove we have is a little bit less than a 1.5 inch. And as for the groove shooting off the barrel, the thin barrel was tighter than the heavy barrel. So it is very surprising to me. I was so sure the heavy barrel would do better, but many things surprises me. And lastly, like always, thank God for what you have. Enjoy your life with what you got, but mostly don't believe everything you see in the movie. See ya.